Right. Good afternoon and welcome to the Taunton Center at Bristol Community College. Tonight we have NJCAA Region 21 women's basketball as the Bristol Community College Bayhawks are home again to host tonight the Quinsigamond Community College Wyverns. My name is Keith Tebow, and for the first time this year, I'm pleased to be joined by someone else in the booth. I'm pleased to be joined by Maddie Batchelor. Maddie is a student at Bristol Communications. Maddie, thank you. How are you?
Good, and you? Thank you for having me.
Oh, we look forward to this. So tonight, Maddie, the Bayhawks are actually doing very well. They've played 5 games. They're 4-1, while the Wyverns come in at 2-4 overall, 2-3 in the conference. The Bayhawks won this past Saturday after they defeated Holyoke Community College by 20 points, 66-46. They've actually won 4 in a row.
Oh, wow.
They lost their first game of the season. Meantime, the Wyverns have had up and down season thus far in 2025-2026. We'll just have to see how things work out. This is actually a game that was supposed to be played a week ago, last Tuesday, but you may remember we had a storm here in southern New England.
Yeah.
We ended up getting mainly rain.
Exactly.
But in Worcester, they actually did have some snow, and they did have to cancel school at Quinsigamond, so there's no school, there's no sports, no extra curricular activities. So that's where we sit tonight. So, Maddie, before we start, tell me a little bit about yourself. Why are you interested in doing sports?
I've always had a passion for sports. I wasn't sure what area to go, like what area to focus on, whether it would have been like the psychology aspect of sports or more of like the commentary area of sports. But then I found my passion in commentating for sports and just really talking about sports, because I can talk about it all day. And I was like, let me take that big step and change my major and see what's going to happen.
All right, we'll take a break now for our national anthem. All right, so we're glad to welcome Maddie with us tonight. And also, if you're watching, we've stepped up a little bit our production. We've added another camera. We've only just had one camera here at the Taunton Center. You will see we do have a camera that is going to be behind the basket to our left. So we'll get some different angles of some of the plays heading in that direction, actually heading either direction.
Oh, wow.
As we go tonight. Yeah, so it should be kind of interesting. So the Bayhawks, again, Maddie, a year ago, we spoke about this the other day in our broadcast, because the game on Saturday was actually the first women's game of the year. A year ago, the Lady Bayhawks played the first half of the season, then ended up having some struggles in terms of their roster and ended up having to suspend their season. They didn't win a game last year. This year, totally turned it around with Charles Hayes. He has his daughter playing on the team,
Wow.
Maya Hayes-Paulette. And really some good athletes and a couple of returning players from a year ago in Morgan Rydell, number 20, and Haley King, number 22.
Well, I'm excited to see what this game holds. Go Bayhawks.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going to get started. It's going to be Maya Hayes-Paulette jumping for the Bayhawks, and she'll be going up against Morgan Poche, number 12, and the Bayhawks have it. Brianna Margaluti. Inside, Rydell puts up the shot, no good. Weak side rebound by Hayes-Paulette. She puts it up and in. Hawa Madu, number 10, picks up her dribble. Now gives it off to Morgan Jarrett, number 5. And 10-second violation. They didn't get the ball over the half court in time. One of the things that we've noticed with the Bayhawks, again, we've only been able to see them once, is they like to provide a lot of pressure, especially in the backcourt. And that was a big deal when they played the other night, or the other afternoon rather, against Holyoke. Rydell drives, runner, no good, tipped up, and who has it? Rydell gets it back. Margaluti looks to drive, gets hemmed in. King, nice pass. Woo! From Maya Hayes-Paulette, 4-0 Bayhawks. Morgan Jarrett has it stolen away. Jada Martino for 2. And full court press for the Bayhawks. And Coach Johnny Diaz of the Wyverns doesn't like what he sees and calls a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 8:51 left to go here in the first quarter. 6-0 Bayhawks, and so far so good, what we've seen. What have you seen that has impressed you?
Strong defense by the Bayhawks. Yeah.
All right. So the Wyverns, again, both teams are relatively thin. Both teams have more players on their official roster than are actually playing today. The Wyverns have only 6 players. Bayhawks have only 7. And that could be problematic, of course, if you get into foul trouble on Saturday. The Bayhawks did have a big lead, but for the last 5 minutes plus of that game, 4 of their 6 players had 4 fouls. Wow. And no one fouled out. So they showed some discipline at the end of the game. Now, I don't know whether the referees maybe swallowed the whistles a little bit because the game was sort of out of hand at that point. All right, back in. Ball comes in and gets away. One of the Wyverns is down in the front court. Hawa Madu, number 10, is favoring her right ankle. And she's limping, and it looks like the trainer is going to need to take a visit. And again, that's an impact for Quinsigamond. They only have 6 players here today, so if Hawa Madu is forced to sit out, they'll be at their limit. Yeah, and she's really favoring that right
ankle.
Yeah, that right foot, right ankle. Didn't see what happened. Obviously, she probably twisted it on that inbounds pass. And she looks like she's in a decent amount of pain. So we wish her well. So entering the ball game for her is number 24, Lane Takemoto. And the Wyverns will have it after the injury timeout. Morgan Poche, again, double team, then they steal it again. And Rydell couldn't gain a handle of it as Jada Martino stole the ball. And Rydell was moving one way, and Jada threw it in the other direction. They break the front court, has it stripped away from behind. It will remain with the Wyverns. Manichan Tamachak gets the ball in, and it's stolen right away. Rydell won't fall. Rebound taken by the Wyverns. Morgan Poche, drive, has it blocked. The Bayhawks come down with it, and Rydell is going to be fouled in the backcourt. Foul is on Morgan Poche, her first, team's first. Brianna Margaludi. Inside. Hayes Paulette off the glass, no good. King with the rebound and the putback. 8-0 Bayhawks. Again, full court press. Pass inside. Poche puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Takamoto with the shot, that won't go. And it is taken down by Martino for the Bayhawks. Malagudi, Rydell, no. Morgan Jarrett with the rebound for the Wyverns. Puts it up off the glass, no good, knocked out of bounds. That was off Warola Ottawa, and it'll be Bayhawk basketball. Martino, free throw line jumper off the mark. King with the rebound, and it won't go, but she's fouled. That is on Warola Ottawa. That's her first, team's second foul.
At the free throw line, number 22, Haley King.
And it was a shooting foul, so she'll shoot two.
Haley King makes her shot.
Yeah, makes one of two. 9-0 Bayhawks. We've played 3 minutes of the first quarter. Shot goes up, no good. That was Poche, Morgan Poche, and Maya Hayes Paulette comes down with the rebound. King, shot no good, and the ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Bayhawks. Inside, Maya couldn't put the ball in the hoop, and the Wyverns come down with it. Jarrett, Morgan Jarrett, number 5. Bayhawks playing man-to-man defense, and they're going to call a foul. That's going to be on Jada Martino. That's her first. Bayhawks first. Stolen away again by Jada Martino. Puts it up and in. 11-0 run to begin the ball game for Bristol. Again, that was from behind by Hayes Paulette. She gets it, passed off to Martino for 2 more. Traveling.
Bayhawk ball.
Sierra Willette comes in for the Bayhawks. Jada Martino will sit out. Bristol gets it in. Brianna Malagudi. Rydell, bounce pass. Hayes Paulette, air ball. Morgan Jarrett with the rebound. How Amadou is back in the game for Quinsigamond. And the Bayhawks throw it away. And Bayhawks get it back. Malagudi, pass inside, off of Hayes Paulette. And it's going to be Wyverns basketball. As Taya Monet Rogers-Walter enters the ball game for Bristol. And Hayes Paulette will sit out. Tamachak puts up the shot, no good, but she's fouled. That's going to be on Rogers-Walter. Her first, the team's first. Manachan Tamachak be on the line to shoot two. See if she can get the first 2 points for the Wyverns. Short on the first. And this is the second. Haley King with the rebound. Malaguti inside, King up, no good. Rebound taken down by Jarrett for Quinsigamond. Madu, and they're going to call a foul away from the ball. That's going to be on Sierra Willette. That's her first, team's third. Jarrett picks up her dribble, puts up the shot. She's fouled by the Bayhawks. Looks like that's going to be against Haley King.
Morgan Jarrett is at the foul line.
Four and a half minutes to go here in quarter number one. Bayhawks lead 13-0.
Morgan Jarrett puts the first point on the board for Quinsigamond.
Malaguti comes back the other way for a bucket. 15-1. Oh, rattled in a three. That is Hawamadu. Willette banks it home. That's a two. So Sierra Willette with her first 2 points, and it's 17-4. Tamachak. Jarrett for three, off the mark. A lot of banging underneath. Wyverns get it back. Madu, no. Rebound by the Wyverns on the far side. Jarrett will put it up and hit the two. 17-6. Rydell. Malaguti gets it tied up. Rogers-Walter on the far side. Inside, slapped away by Jarrett for the Wyverns. Jarrett comes all the way, and they're going to call foul. That's going to be on Taya Monet Rogers-Walter. That's her second foul. Team's fourth shooting foul. So Jarrett will be on the line to shoot two. Rogers-Walter will be replaced in the lineup again by Jada Martino. And gets the second one to bounce in. Jarrett's got 4 of the 7 points. It's 17-7 Bayhawks. Malaguti inside Rydell off the glass, and it goes. First 2 points for Morgan Rydell. Jarrett, a long three off the mark. King with the rebound. And pass gets stolen away by Thamakak. Wadu short. Malaguti comes back. Outlet pass Martino. Tries to stay in. She does. King, high off the glass, actually was over the backboard. That's out of bounds. That'll go over now to the Wyverns. Jarrett loses the handle, gets it back, pull-up jumper, baseline, goes.
Goes in. 19-9 Bayhawks lead.
Rydell loses the handle and goes out of bounds. It'll go to Quinsigamond. 1:55 left here in quarter number 1. Jarrett. Thamachak with the shot, and it goes out of bounds.
Bayhawks ball.
Inside Rydell. King puts up the shot, no good. And Jarrett comes down with it for Quinsigamond. Jarrett hard off the backboard, no good. And she gets the rebound, but she's fouled. That's going to be on Haley King. That's her second foul. And Maya Hayes-Paulette will enter the lineup, and Haley King will take a breather. And again, Morgan Jarrett on the line to shoot 2 as the Bayhawks are over the limit. Front rim's the first. Hits the second. Jarrett sits out, and Warola Aduwoy comes back in for the Wyverns. 19-10, 1:20 left in quarter number 1. Rydell up, it goes, and she is fouled.
Rydell at the free throw line for the Bayhawks. Scored 21-10, Bayhawks in the lead.
That foul was on Morgan Poche. That's her second, only the third team foul on the Wyverns here in the first quarter. And Rydell completes the three-point play. She's got 5 points, 22-10. Stolen by Willette. Off to Martino, won't go. Rebound taken by Hayes-Paulette, and she throws it away. Thamachak. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It will remain with the Wyverns. Poche gets it in to Madu. Ball's tipped up and taken away. And Morgan Rydell throws it away. And Thamachak comes down with it. Takamoto now in the backcourt. And bring it over. Madu. Thamachak inside for Poche, who banks it in. First 2 points for Morgan Poche, and it's a 10-point lead again for the Bayhawks. Under 30 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Tie ball, it's going to go over to Quinsigamond. There is an issue now with the shot clock. Shot clock, for some reason, just is off. Oh, no, shot clock's off because it's less than 30 seconds left. Madu puts up the shot, no good. Hayes Paulette with the rebound, outlet pass Martino. Willette, no good. Rebound taken down by Poche. 8 seconds left. Two seconds. One, Poche puts it up, no good. We have finished one quarter of basketball here from the Taunton Center with the score, the Bristol Community College Bayhawks 22 and the Quinsigamond Community College Wyverns 12. All Bayhawks there in that first quarter.
Bayhawks is doing very well, very impressive. Their defense is very strong, good rebounds, a lot of communication from the players communicating with each other, and I am excited to see what the rest of the game holds.
It's interesting, we see a game like this when, you know, for the most part it was one-sided. It was probably like, what, 12-13-0 before Quinsigamond got on the board. And it's also something that I'm sure Coach Charles Hayes is talking to his team saying, we're doing well, but there's always buts, right? Like there were some sloppy passes there, right? They had an advantage, like 2-on-1, and they ended up throwing it away. So it's taking care of the basketball, I think, that maybe they're going to focus on a little bit as we begin quarter number two. Also keeping the eye on the prize, making sure that they don't let Quinsigamond back in the second quarter. This is actually the last home game for the Bayhawks before the holiday break. It'll be our last telecast until January. In January, we have a full slate of games as both the men and women will play multiple times at home during the month of January. All right, Bayhawks have it to start the second quarter. They bring it out, and that's going to be backcourt violation. So the Wyverns will get it under their basket. Jarrett goes up for the shot. She's fouled by the Bayhawks.
Jarrett back at the free throw line for Quinsigamond.
Jada Martino, her second foul, first on the team here in quarter number two. Jarrett misses the front end. She's got 7 of the 12 Wyvern points.
Jarrett makes her second free throw.
She's had 4 sets of free throws, and she's made the second shot every time. Malaguti, inside, stolen away by Jarrett. Looks to go coast to coast. She does, and she's fouled. Little momentum shift here for the Wyverns. That's on Jada Martino, that's her third. Jarrett again will shoot 2. This time she hits the front end. The referees call for a break. So that last foul was not on Jada Martinez, then it was on Sierra Willette, who has 2 fouls now. So Martino still has 2. Second free throw was missed. Morgan Rydell. Oh, give and go from Hayes Paulette, and Rydell couldn't get it to fall. Jarrett loses it off her foot. Rydell back the other way, up and in. 7 points for Morgan Rydell. It's a 10-point lead again for the Bayhawks. Pass inside, stolen away. Hayes Paulette. Martino bounce pass inside. Hayes Paulette up and in. 4 points for Maya, 26-14. Jarrett. They're going to call a foul. That's going to be on Brianna Malaguti. That's her first. Already 3 team fouls here for the Bayhawks here in the second quarter. We haven't even played a minute and a half. 8:37 left. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Wyverns. Manichan Thamachak will get the ball in. Over to Hawa Madhu. Madhu nearly has it stolen away. Poche has it. Thamachak banks it in. That's her first 2 points. 26-16. Willette tries to pass it inside to Morgan Rydell, and they lose the handle. And now Thamachak loses it out of bounds on the far side. Haley King re-enters the ball game for the Bayhawks for Sierra Willette. Wyverns in a 2-3 zone. Malaguti with the long shot, no good. Hayes Paulette with the rebound, has it stripped away, but she gets it back. Rydell looks to drive, and she's fouled on the way through. It's going to be a shooting foul. That's going to be in Manichan Thamachak.
Rydell at the foul line for the Bayhawks. Rydell is successful with her first shot.
Bayhawks up by 11, 8 minutes even left here in the first half. Makes them both. Lane Takamoto is back in the game for the Wyverns. Awamadu. Takamoto will put up the shot, banks it, no good. And the rebound's taken down by Martino for Bristol. Bayhawks come back. Malaguti puts up the 3 off the rim, no good. And ball goes out of bounds off of Takamoto. It'll be Bayhawk basketball. Morgan Rydell in the lane, no good. Hayes Paulette with the rebound, that won't go. She gets a second shot. That won't go either, but she's fouled. Manichan Thamachak with the foul. Her first, team second.
Hayes Paulette at the foul line for the Bayhawks. Hayes Paulette makes her first shot. Hayes Paulette makes both shots. 30-16, Bayhawks in the lead.
7.5 minutes left here in the first half. They steal it away. Martino off the glass, won't go. Hayes Paulette with the rebound, that won't go. Rydell will give it a try, and it goes in. Bayhawks have doubled up, 32-16, and Martino with 2 more. And Quinsigamond is going to call a timeout. 7:08 left. Bayhawks on a mini run here, lead 34-16. It'll be a full 1 minute timeout. So again, the Bayhawks on the defensive end, Maddie, really, that pressure again has been really tough.
Yes.
And we saw this the other day as well against Holyoke. A lot of steals, and same thing here today. Referees now are talking a little bit about the fouls. Good thing is where we're situated, we can hear the conversations from the referees and the scorers. They're literally 6 feet in front of us.
Absolutely.
We were talking about that last foul by the Wyverns. It was on Manichan Thamachak. We'll be back in action. Again, Bayhawks looking to press. Nearly stolen away. Jarrett has it. He's over the timeline. Martino steals it. And they're going to call foul in the backcourt. That's going to be on Lane Takamoto. First foul, third on the Wyverns here in the second quarter. Cross-court pass, dangerous. Rydell, pass inside for Haley King. She has it, she's double teamed, and they're gonna call 3-second violation on the Bayhawks. Wyverns get it in. Jarrett, Takamoto, back to Jarrett. Quickly, she's double teamed. Thamachak, Madhu will take the shot. Off the back rim, no good. Martino with the board. Long outlet pass off of Hayes Paulette, and it'll be Wyvern basketball. Thamachak throws it away. Malaguti, bounce pass. Rydell, no, rebound by Jarrett, and they're gonna call foul on the Bayhawks. It's gonna be on Morgan Rydell. That's actually her first foul, fourth team foul. 6:22 left to go in the first half. Takamoto, Awamadu, now Jarrett. Has it knocked away by Martino.
Quinsigamond's ball.
Yeah, with only 12 on the shot clock. Jarrett will pull up for three, tries to bank it in, it won't go. And there's the tie-up. No, it's going to go over to Quinsigamond. Ball gets in, it's stolen away by Morgan Rydell. Malaguti has it now.
Rydell goes up for a shot.
Won't go. Hayes Paulette won't go. Jarrett. Takamoto will take a three, and that will just go out of bounds. Rydell drives, no good. King with the rebound. Check that, Hayes Paulette with the bucket and the putback.
36-16, Bristol in the lead. 5 minutes left.
20 points, biggest lead of the game. Ball thrown away. Rydell loses the handle.
Quinsigamond ball.
Bayhawks continue with the pressure. Quinsigamond was able to break it. Thamachan. Jarrett. Madhu will take a three. No good. Rebound taken by Malagudi for the Bayhawks. She looks to drive. Rydell up, in.
Quinsigamond calls for a timeout.
Another timeout, 4 minutes, 11 seconds. It'll be a short 30-second timeout. Bayhawks up by 22. And thus far, Maddie, it's been all Bayhawks.
Yes, they are showing strong teamwork, communication, and demonstrating strong defense as well as on offense on the court.
When you have that combination, more times than not, you will be successful.
Absolutely.
This is actually we said it was the final home game for the Bayhawks before the break. It's actually their final game before the breaks. I believe the men have another contest after tonight. And if you're watching us live right now, join us at about 7:30 this evening, where we'll have part 2 of our doubleheader, as the men will be taking on the Wyverns. Foul again on Bristol. That's going to be on Morgan Rydell. That's her second. So Bayhawks have 4 players with 2 fouls, and they're over the limit. As Lane Takamoto will shoot 2. Short. Haley King with the rebound. Martino going to call for a carry. A little cute with the dribble there. Tomachak to get it in. It'll be off the Bayhawks. It will stay with Quinsigamond. Thamachak. Pass intended for Ottawa, goes out of bounds. Bayhawks will take it. Martino loses the handle and gives it off to Rogers Walter, who's back in the ball game. Bounce pass inside. Martino picks up the dribble. Rydell loses it out of bounds.
Quinsigamond's ball.
Morgan Jarrett back in the ball game for the Wyverns. Barola Ottawa is being replaced. Rogers Walter with the shot, but it's knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Bristol. 3:26 left to go in the first half. Martino with the shot, short, rebound, back up and in by Hayes Paulette. She has 10 points, 40-16. Double team. It's going to be a foul on the Bayhawks. The reach in. That's going to be on Jada Martino. That's her third. And Bayhawks over the limit. And Coach Charles Hayes wants a timeout. 3:09 left here in our first half. And it is the Bayhawks leading the Wyverns by a score of 40-16. As we take a look now at the standings in Region 21, NJCAA basketball, the Bayhawks are in second place with a 4-1 record. Their only loss was to Northern Essex Community College. They're also at 4-1. Bayhawks have a better overall record in terms of non-league games, while Quinsigamond is at 2-3. They are sixth in Region 21. And as we, when we come back from the break, we start talking about playoffs. In the women's side, only the top 4 teams make it into the postseason tournament. So right now, the Bayhawks are in second place and would be in the playoffs, but a lot of basketball left to play here in this season. All right, so there'll be some free throws being taken by Morgan Jarrett. She has 9 points, 9 of the 16.
Jarrett makes her first free throw, 1 free throw left.
Can't get the second to fall. 40-17. 3:05 left in the first half. Martino. Rogers Walter inside. Hayes Paulette. Morgan Rydell puts it in and she's fouled. Falls on Manichan Thamachak. Rydell's having herself a good first half. She's got 15 points. Tipped up, Jarrett with the rebound. Thamachak gets it in. Nazin knocked away by Hayes Paulette, who comes down with it. She looks to go all the way, knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Bristol. Hayes Paulette, turnaround jumper off the glass and in.
Score 44-17. Bayhawks in the lead with 2.5 minutes left on the board.
Maya has 14 points. Check that, 12 points in the first half. Madhu. Thamachak. No good, rebound. Pochi with the putback. Morgan Pochi has 4 points. Martino, no. Jarrett with the rebound. 2 minutes left. Another foul on the Bayhawks. That's going to be on Taya Monet Rogers Walter. That's her third.
Coming in for the Bayhawks is number 2, Sierra Willette. Rogers Walter will be taking a breather on the bench for the Bayhawks.
Jarrett continues to be the leader here for Quinsigamond. One of two. Haley King cannot control the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Madhu. Jarrett for three. No, weak side rebound, Haley King. Hayes Paulette, runner, floater, no good, gets her own rebound. That won't go. Tipped up. Morgan Rydell gets it. And we'll slow it down. And Maya Hayes Paulette has a little discomfort with her left knee brace, and she's limping a little bit. She sits out.
Coming in for Hayes Paulette is number 11, Brianna Malaguti.
King, travel.
Quinsigamond's ball.
Tamachak stolen away by Rydell. It was off Takamoto's foot, out of bounds. Bayhawk basketball, 1:23 left to go in the first half. Willette inside. Rydell. Ball's tied up. Jump ball. Gonna stay with the Bayhawks. Martino looks to get it in. Has to hurry up. Rydell has it. Malaguti. Back to Rydell. In. Can't get it to fall. Rebound taken down by Jarrett. She goes all the way. Won't go. She gets the rebound. Has it blocked by Haley King. Under a minute left. Malaguti, three. No good. Martino, shortest player on the court with the rebound.
Rydell goes in.
They're going to call a jump ball again, and this time it's going to go over to Quinsigamond. .40 seconds to go. Bayhawks now in a zone. 2-3 zone. Tamachak, no good. Morgan Rydell with the rebound. King inside, foul underneath. That's going to be Manichan Tamachak. That's her third. Both teams over the limit.
Haley King at the free throw line for the Bayhawks. 2 shots.
She's got 5 points in the first half.
Haley King makes her first foul shot. One more shot.
One of two, 25-point lead for the Bayhawks. Shot clock off, 15 seconds left. Jarrett, nice move. They're gonna call foul. They're gonna call foul over the back. That's gonna be on Morgan Jarrett. That's her first free throw. And Warol Ottawa comes back in for Manichan Tamachak. Sits out with 3 fouls rather. 10.3 seconds left. Haley King will shoot 2 free throws.
Haley King is successful with her first free throw, 1 free throw left. Two for 2 by Haley King. 47-20. Bayhawks lead with 8 seconds left on the board.
Madu gets it over. Poche with 3. Double team. Madu, they're going to have to put it up. They didn't put it up in time, and it falls short either way. We are at the half here at the Taunton Center of Bristol Community College. With the score, the Bristol Community College Bayhawks 47 and the Quinsigamond Community College Wyverns 20. We'll take a break, and we'll have the second half in just a few moments.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey McLean. I'm Mexican-American. I have 3 kids. I went to Bristol in 2010 for a year after I graduated high school. I took a few years off, and then I went back in 2014. It was hard working at a fast food place, you know, having a kid, you know, paying rent. Being able to have a degree and make more money helps save money. Started off as a gen ed major, switched to computer science, and then switched to fire science. Then I finally took accounting as an elective. That's when I got introduced to Professor Adams. He kind of made it more interesting and made you think. And that kind of like made me take more accounting courses, and then that helped me, you know, choose my major. I graduated in 2016 with an associate's in accounting, and then I transferred over to UMass Dartmouth in 2016, and then I graduated there with a bachelor's degree in 2018, all while managing a family. It was a lot easier to manage going to a community college where tuition's a lot less. It was a lot easier to go to classes at Bristol with the online availability, and so I could take some classes in person, but also be able to be with my family and my kids when needed. Once I graduated, it kind of opened up a lot of avenues to explore my accounting degree. My first job was with the state of Rhode Island. So I worked in their tax department and did basically customer service, helping out taxpayers resolve their delinquent taxes. That helped me get into the field audit department. My current position, I'm a staff auditor at a company called APSO, a insurance service provider for the residual market. You could go into standard accounting, public accounting, become a CPA. With accounting, you're really open to many different avenues. I think accounting's never going to go anywhere. Everyone needs an accountant. I'm glad I went back and got my degree at Bristol, and then, you know, followed with the program to go to UMass. It opened up a whole bunch of opportunities for me. Just don't give up.
My name is Ronald Jacob Earl Sr. I graduated this year, and I spent 3 tours in Vietnam, 2 in the infantry and 1 as a helicopter gunship pilot. I came back after 50 years because I always wanted to get my degree, and I finally did it. I was lucky to graduate from high school. When I entered my senior year, I had 50 credits, so I had to take 6 5-credit courses just to graduate. And I did. I went and worked in the shops back then, you know, floor boy and stuff like that. I said, that's not me. I did 1 year at Johnson & Wales. Then I said, I want to go in the Army. That's what I always wanted to do. So I did. And I spent 25 years in there. And while I'm in the Army, I'm going to Yakima Valley College, Columbus College, Embry-Riddle. Wanted to make myself a better person, understand more. In 1975, I had my first child, so I needed to make a living, so to support the family. I came back to school under the GI Bill. I know I gave at least 1, maybe 2 classes. Then I got my job in the post office. So then that is when my education had ended, at least I thought. After I retired, after 21 years in the post office, I took some courses down at Fisher College. Then I decided again I'm going to try BCC. And every professor that I was associated with, they cared. When you come here, they're going to work with you. Over here, you can get the personal touch. They're going to help you. They want you to learn. The students, they help out each other. I met the kids. They're in the National Guard. I got a kid right now. I mentor. He's at the Air Force Academy, finishing his first year. It's a community. It's a community college. You're part of it. Everybody is. And that's what it's all about. Don't take 50 years like me, but go get it while you can. They're very veterans friendly. They're a valuable asset for the veteran. At one point, I said the heck with it, but I didn't. I'm just a happy camper right now. I got my degree. And no, I'm not done yet. The University of Nebraska, Omaha, they offer a military science degree. I will be calling them. They're going to evaluate my military education, which I tell you is worth about almost 70 credits. So I'm going to ask them what time I should get my plane ticket. So I'll go there and get a bachelor's degree. I mean, I'm not applying for another job. I'm going to be 82 in a few months. But it's like, in education is something that's not wasted. Knowledge is something never wasted. I enjoyed my life. I spent 25 in the military, then 20 at the post office. I loved it. Be happy in what the heck you do, otherwise you're going to be miserable. doing something you don't want to do. Like the Army had a saying, be all you can be, do that.
The philosophy of the theater program is that we want to create a nurturing, welcoming space for students to learn how to be professional artists, but just as important, maybe more important, learn how to grow as a human being.
We really like it to be a communal place where everyone shares their ideas and everyone works together. We're always up on our feet, we're stretching and warming up, and we're singing. Everyone's involved at every moment during the class.
I've always known I wanted to do theater. That was something that was always been in my background since middle school. I loved it. And then when I got here, I fell in love again with the theater program.
I've always wanted to explore, okay, how can a dancer become so connected with performers?
They get exposed to everything. They take
intro to theater, intro to acting. You learn how to create a resume, how to take headshots.
Stagecraft and musical theater and scene study and script writing, and all of those classes are very uniquely different.
They take theater history, acting, theater to film class where they're learning how to act on camera as well as in theater.
A lot of the assignments allow me to draw or design things.
You're learning how to project and control your breath.
I learned a lot about who I was as a person.
Everyone is so just welcoming. It's a great community. We all help each other out.
I like all the classes. You learn something different in each one of them, and then you're with different people.
I've learned so many skills. I've pushed myself farther than I thought I could go in learning lines and choreography.
We're trying to give students an overview of everything that they're going to need to create a strong foundation for going out into the entertainment industry and the performing arts world.
All flourishing is mutual. Isn't that what education is? A seed of an idea that we plant, a spark in the mind, and I will say it, a spark in the heart as well.
The act of planting a tree, it goes towards the future. I want the significance of this tree to be known as a sense of community. We can rally around the tree. We can be with trees, we can be with one another, but setting that foundation is what's really important.
For me, it means a lot because I love trees. So being able to share the fruits that this tree is going to give us with others is just really nice.
Everybody should flourish the same way, and everybody learns differently, different stages, but everybody flourishes together.
And the roots of the tree simply is our mission. It's our foundation. It's the things that we believe in. It's our vision. It's our vision for our students, it's the vision for our constituents, our community partners, and the community in which we serve.
My name is Autumn Ayers. I'm a psychology major and I'm the salutatorian for the class of 2025. I went to Joseph Case High School in Swansea. I struggled with a lot of anxiety at the time, so I joined an alternative program in my high school my freshman year. They pushed me to apply to Bristol Community College. I enrolled in the fall semester after my high school graduation as a human services major. I fell in love with psychology, so I switched my major. I enrolled in the mass transfer program. I graduated last semester. I immediately transferred to Bridgewater State University, where I'm now a junior studying psychology. I'm interested in clinical psychology and working in healthcare. I plan to spend the rest of my time there exploring career options and figuring out what job in psychology is the best fit for me. Bristol Community College was where I fell in love with psychology. Each one of my psychology professors loved the subject. The flexible schedule at Bristol Community College allowed me to balance both work and school. I was involved in the Experiential Education Showcase for a project I conducted in community leadership. A partner and I conducted a senior technology workshop in partnership with the Fall River Council on Aging to promote socialization of senior citizens. Get involved on campus. That was one thing I wish I did more. There are so much extracurricular activities available and just helpful resources available to students. I would also suggest taking in-person classes. You get to know your professors more, and you never know how the connections you make will impact you, whether it be a job opportunity, an internship, or even just a reference. It is a tremendous honor to be a salutatorian. I never thought I was capable of getting such a prestigious honor. I am so proud of how far I've come.
My name is Max Mello. I'm a business administration transfer and I graduate this May. In high school, I really struggled. I had a 1.2 GPA. It was really tough for me. I just didn't really feel like I belonged. I didn't know what I wanted to do in terms of career. I worked for a couple of years after high school and then decided that Bristol Community College was the best place for me. And it's just been a complete 180 at Bristol. I feel like accepted. I feel like a part of the community. I have great rapport with all my professors and I really am thankful for them for being accepting of me and, you know, letting me actually thrive in a school environment. I was involved with Phi Theta Kappa with the School on Wheels book drive, trying to get people to donate new books for homeless kids. And the drive was very successful. The Phi Theta Kappa drive really showed that you can get involved if you want to. You just have to put in that effort, and I'm really glad that I did because it was definitely fulfilling. I plan on transferring to Brandeis University and major in accounting. And from there, I plan on getting my master's and then taking the CPA exam after that and becoming a certified public accountant. You get what you put in. This school is amazing. Everybody wants you to succeed. And as long as you're open to succeeding, you're going to succeed here, for sure.
Hi, my name is Solange Gonsalves, and I am a theater major, and I graduate this year in May. I wanted to come back to school because I wanted to do something that I actually really enjoyed. I have a bachelor's degree in human service, which it brought me to a lot of places and a lot of careers, but I wanted to do something that fulfilled me. And acting fulfills me, writing fulfills me. I'm an adult learner. I have 2 kids, one who has special needs and then one who's a 5-year-old with a lot of energy. So having the flexibility and scheduling was great because of the night classes, morning classes, mom hours, as they would say. I was a teacher at Youth Build Fall River for a few years. I loved it there. Here, I got to work with David as his work study, which has been amazing. So I got to learn a lot of new things. I like all the classes. You learn something different in each one of them, and then you're with different people. But now that I'm like around certain people and watching their growth and the motivation that they're giving me and making me feel good about myself, I feel like these 2 years, I'm like, all right, I got this. I can do it.
Welcome back to the Taunton Center here at Bristol Community College, getting set for our second half of action. At halftime, the Bayhawks leading the Quinsigamond Wyverns by a score of 47-20. In that first half, the scoring for the Bayhawks, Morgan Rydell led all scorers with 15 points. Maya Hayes Paulette with 12. 8 points apiece for Jada Martino and Haley King, and then 2 points each for Brianna Malaguti and Ciara Willette. For the Wyverns, they were led by Morgan Jarrett. She has 11 of the 20 points for the Wyverns. Hawa Madu. Poche loses control but gets it back. Stolen away by Martino. Out front, Rydell puts it up and in. 4 quick points for the Bayhawks to start the second half. 51-20. Tamachak puts it up, no good. King with the rebound. Swinging around. Malaguti's going to take the 3 and hit it. First 7 points of the half, Bayhawks, 54-20. Poche, shot off the mark. Bounce pass inside. Rydell, Malaguti takes another 3 and hits another 3. And just like that, 10-0 run to begin the half. We've played 2 minutes of the third quarter. Stolen away. Martino, no. Rydell gets the handle on it, and Bayhawks will regroup. Morgan inside the arc, no good, jump ball, and it's going to be Quinsigamond basketball. Hawamadu, number 10 for the Wyverns, gets it back, puts the shot up, and it won't go. Hayes Paulette with the rebound for Bristol. Malaguti's pass is stolen by Jarrett. Tomachak, no good. Out of bounds off of Hayes Paulette. And Maya has to retie her shoe. Bayhawks playing press on the inbounds pass. They get it in, stolen away by Martino. She's got numbers. Rydell. No. Malaguti with the putback. No, gets it again, and she's fouled. As on Manichan Thamachak, I believe that is number 4 on her. It is. And non-shooting foul. Malaguti with the hot hand, another 3. That's off the mark. Haley King with the rebound. Off Hayes Paulette, yes. 14 points for Maya, 59-20. 3 minutes into the third quarter. Madu off the front rim, no good. Haley King with the rebound. Again, Wyverns having a tough time getting started as they did in the first quarter. Here in the second half, Martino double team, brings it back out and she's fouled. And I believe that's going to be on Thamachak, and that may be number 5. It is. Manichan Thamachak with the foul. And Lani Takamoto will enter the ball game. And the lineup we see right now for the Wyverns, it's going to be it, Maddie, for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
As they only have 6 players. Rydell double teamed. Hayes Paulette rattles it home. And short timeout on the play as Takamoto looked like she was hit in the eye, but she looks like she's going to be okay. 61-20. Bayhawks on a 14-0 run to begin half number 2. Hawamadu. Foul before the shot. That's going to be on Maya Hayes Paulette. That's actually her first foul of the game. Taya Monet Rogers Walter is in the ball game for Morgan Rydell. Poche looks to get it in. She's got to hurry. She does. And it's on Jarrett, but she's fouled. That's going to be on Jada Martino. I believe that's 4 on Jada. And I believe that's going to be her 4th foul.
Coming in for Martino is number 2, Sierra Willett for the Bayhawks.
So Jada will sit out with the 4 fouls. Jarrett will shoot 2. That's the first point of the second half for Quinsigamond, 61-21. One of 2. Rogers Walter. Haley King. Malaguti thought about the shot, gives it to Willett, and rattles in and out. Tipped up off of Haley King, out of bounds.
Quinsigamond ball.
Ball slapped from behind. They're going to call a foul on Hayes Paulette. That's her second, team's second. Team's third, check that. 5:35 left in the third. Takamoto, ball on the floor. Willett comes up with it. They've got the numbers. Malaguti, Rogers Walter, back to Willett. Off the mark. King with the rebound. She gets it, has it blocked, puts it back up. They're going to call a jump ball, and it will be Bayhawk basketball. Hayes Paulette will bring it in. Malaguti, corner 3, no good. Hayes Paulette with the rebound, no good. Haley King with the putback. 12 points for Haley King, 63-21. Madu, no good. Takamoto off the glass, that won't go. Willett with the rebound. Long outlet pass stolen by Jarrett. Jarrett all the way. Hayes Paulette with the rebound. Malaguti. Ooh. Nice pass there. She couldn't complete it. Foul is going to be on number 33, Warora Adewoye. That's her second foul, team's third. But it's a shooting foul, so Brianna Malaguti will shoot 2.
Malaguti makes her first free throw shot. One more. Both shots made by Malaguti. The score is 65-21, 4.5 minutes remaining for the third quarter. Bayhawks in the lead.
Stolen away, Malaguti again. Pass, Rogers Walter, that's tipped away. Willette had it for a minute. Pochi has it now. She loses the handle. Willette gets it back for Bristol. Malaguti, she's been wanting that three, and she couldn't hit that one. From behind, Hayes Paulette with the putback. Four minutes left here in the third quarter. Stolen away again, this time by Willette, and she's fouled in the front court. Hawa Madu with the foul, that's her first. And fourth on Quinsigamond. Rogers-Walter drives inside. Hayes Paulette for another bucket. 20 points for Maya Hayes Paulette. And timeout called by Johnny Diaz and the Quinsigamond Wyverns. It has been all Bayhawks. They are on a 22-1 run here in the third quarter. 3:48 left to go, 69-21. And Maddie, it's got to be tough if you're the Wyverns.
Yes.
You know, they're playing hard. It's just things aren't just falling for them right now.
I believe they could definitely use a lot more communication, stronger defense and offense. But overall, the Bayhawks are doing very well with all those aspects during this game.
And it's also difficult when right now the Wyverns only have 5 players because they had 6, and Thamachak had fouled out earlier in the third. So they're down to their last 5, and usually in these situations you'll see a coach use all their timeouts just to give their team a break. As we said, this is the final game for the Bayhawks before we take the holiday break. They'll be next back in action January 13th, so a little more than a month from now, when CCRI comes to the Taunton Center. CCRI currently in first place in Region 21, so it should be a good matchup to start the new year. Awamadu. Jarrett, double teamed right away. Picks up her dribble. Madu. Quickly, the Bayhawks collapse on defense. That's going to be on Sierra Willette. That's going to be her third. Morgan Rydell back in the ball game for Maya Hayes Paulette. Jarrett inside the lane, puts it up, no good. Tipped up, gets it back, puts it up, and she's fouled. That's going to be on Morgan Rydell. That's going to be her third, I believe.
Jarrett at the foul line for Quinsigamond. 2 shots. Jarrett makes her first shot, 1 shot left. Score 69-22, Bayhawks in the lead with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left of the third quarter. Jarrett misses her second shot.
Malaguti has the rebound, coming back the other way for Bristol. Rydell has it stripped away by Madu. Here come the Wyverns back. Jarrett. Hard off the glass. Takamoto has it. And it's lost out of bounds. It will stay with Quinsigamond. Knocked out of bounds, but it was off Madu. And it'll be Bayhawk basketball. Rogers Walter drives the baseline. Rydell with it now. Malaguti puts up the floater, no good. Ottawa with the rebound for Quinsigamond. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Takamoto throws it away. Rogers Walter. No. Willett with the rebound. And they're going to call, I believe, a 3-second violation. Or travel.
Jarrett bringing the ball up for Quinsigamond.
They're going to call an offensive foul away from the ball. It's going to be on Hawamadu. First, second, and
Bayhawk ball.
Both teams were over the limit. So they'll be shooting free throws for the remaining 2:05 here of quarter number 3.
Malaguti goes up for the 3. Misses. Rebound by Jarrett. Jarrett for the shot. Misses. Willett had a strong hold on the ball. Malaguti coming up the court. Willett back with the ball. Rydell. Quinsigamond has gained possession of the ball. Jarrett for the shot. Jarrett makes it. Score 69-24, 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining of the third quarter. Bayhawks in the lead.
Referee was looking, I believe, at Morgan Poche. Didn't know if she had a cut or a scratch in her back, but she's fine. Haley King is short, and Sierra Willett with the bucket. Sierra has 3 points. 1 minute left.
Jarrett bringing the ball up to Quinsigamond, passes to Poche. Jarrett goes for the shot and does not make it. Malaguti coming up the court for Bayhawks. Passes to Rydell. Rydell grabs the rebound, goes.
Foul, that's on Morgan Jarrett, her second, and it'll be a shooting foul.
Rydell at the foul line for the Bayhawks, 2 shots. Rydell misses her first shot, but makes her second shot. 72-24, Bayhawks in the lead.
.30 seconds left.
Jarrett goes up for the shot. Malaguti bringing the ball down for the Bayhawks. 10 seconds remaining on the scoreboard. Malaguti, Willett for the shot. Willett misses. Bayhawks continue to have possession of the ball. That shot was made by Haley King. Scores 74-24, Bayhawks in the lead, and this is the end of the third quarter.
Total domination there by the Bayhawks in the third quarter. It was 27-4 in that quarter. If my math is right, 47-74 is 27 points.
Yep.
And it was 20 for Quinsigamond, so they only scored 4 points in that third quarter. So Bayhawks have this well in hand, 10 minutes left to play. And now I guess, Maddie, it's one of those things where in a game like this, you know, you want to make sure that the team remains sharp.
Yes.
Right? Maybe work on a few things that they need to work on, like some of the passes sometimes were a little off the mark.
Better control of the ball. I feel like some of it is nervousness when getting the ball and feeling under pressure. Both teams could benefit from working on that, but overall, both teams are doing very well. But as we can see, the Bayhawks are doing a lot better, and strong defense and offense being shown by the Bayhawks.
So in that third quarter, look at some of the scoring. Maya Hayes-Paulette has 20 points. Morgan Rydell has 18. 14 points for Haley King.
Jarrett goes up for the shot, misses. Rydell gets the rebound and as she brings it up the court for the Bayhawks. Rydell going towards the basket, goes up for a shot, misses. Rebound by Adabo. Rydell bringing the ball up for the Bayhawks once again, moving quickly on her feet. And
that's a turnover.
Turnover. Quinsigamond's ball. Bringing the ball up the court for Quinsigamond is number 5, Morgan Jarrett. Morgan Jarrett goes to the basket. Shot put up by Amadou. Amadou misses.
Ooh. Morgan Rydell took a hard fall, but she got right back up. Foul's going to be on Morgan Jarrett, her third.
Rydell goes up for the 3 and makes it. Oh, 2 points. My apologies. Rogers Walters out of bounds. Foul blue on Morgan Pache.
And that's 4 on Morgan Poche. So again, if she were to foul out, they'd be playing with 4 players. Still 8.5 minutes to go.
Martino for the rebound, for the layup, and she makes it. 78-24, Bayhawks in the lead.
10 points for Jada Martino.
Rydell bringing the ball up for the Bayhawks. Passes to Rogers Walter.
That foul was on Maya Hayes-Paulette. That's her third. Team's first here in the fourth quarter.
Rogers Walter goes up for the layup, does not make it. Jarrett grabs the rebound. Jarrett is bringing the ball up for Quinsigamond. Jarrett goes up for the shot, misses. Rydell goes up for a layup, and she makes it.
22 points for Morgan Rydell, 80-24.
Jarrett has the ball, goes up for a three-point shot, and air balls. Bayhawks basketball. Bringing the ball up for the Bayhawks is Martino, passes to Rydell. King. Amadou gets the ball, goes up for a shot, misses. Amadou back with the ball, misses. Hayes Paulette gets the ball, passes to Rydell. Rydell goes up. Oh. Rydell. This is Jarrett gets the rebound. Jarrett bringing the ball up for Quinsigamond. Jarrett goes to the basket, goes up, miss.
You can see the frustration on Quinsigamond players.
Yes.
Sometimes it's tough to play in situations like this.
Rydell goes up for a shot and makes it. 2 points. Score 82-24. Bayhawks in the lead.
Timeout call by Quinsigamond. 6:04 left. 82-24. Bayhawks on top.
I can tell Quinsigamond is feeling a little defeated due to the significant gap in score between the Bayhawks, but it's good that they continue to work hard and try their best. There's other games they have the opportunity to do better at.
Yeah, I mean they've, they've had a somewhat of a decent season, as we said. They're 6th in the league. And somewhere in my pile of paperwork here, I do have their schedule and who they've played this year thus far. Here it is. They are, as we said, they come in at 2-4 overall, 2-3 in the conference. They beat, Massasoit Community College. I believe that was a forfeit because the score was 2-0. When there's a forfeit, that's the score. And then they, just a couple of weeks ago, they beat Springfield Tech.
Oh, wow.
By a score of 45-32. So that's their 2 wins thus far this season.
Coming out of the timeout, it is Quinsigamond's ball. Bringing the ball up for Quinsigamond is number 5, Jarrett. Jarrett passes to Amadou. Amadou passes back to Jarrett. Ball goes to Poche. Rydell takes the ball, brings it up the court, goes up for a layup, and it is blocked by Jarrett. Foul. 2 shots. Rydell at the free throw line.
That is Morgan Jarrett's 4th foul. So again, foul trouble for Quinsigamond. So they've already lost Manachan Thamachak, Morgan Poche with 4 fouls, Morgan Jarrett with 4 fouls.
Rydell makes first foul shot. Jarrett bringing the ball up for Quinsigamond.
Morgan Rydell, 26 points tonight.
Jarrett goes up for the shot and makes it. Bayhawks ball. Rydell bringing the ball up for the Bayhawks.
17 points
Passes
for
to
Jarrett.
Malaguti goes up for the 3 and misses it. Rebound brought down by Poche. Jarrett bringing the ball up the court for Quinsigamond. Passes to Amadou. Amadou goes up for a shot. Misses.
That's Jada Martino, and she fouls out. Rogers Walter will come back in. You know, it's funny, the Bayhawks are so tenacious on defense. They like to swipe at the ball, and sometimes you're going to get a lot of fouls when that happens. And Jada fouls out tonight with 10 points.
Willette goes up for a layup. Makes it. 86-26. Bayhawks in the lead with about 4.5 minutes left of the game. Jarrett with the ball. It is Quinsigamond's ball.
Actually, I think they're going to call the foul on Malagudi for a second.
Jarrett goes up for a shot, misses. Malagudi bringing the ball up for the Bayhawks. Passes to King. King goes up for a shot and misses. King gets the ball back, goes up. Jarrett bringing the ball up for Quinsigamond.
4 minutes left.
Amadou goes up for a shot and misses. Rydell grabs the rebound as she brings it up the court for the Bayhawks. Passes to Rogers Walter, back to Rydell. Rydell goes up, does not make it. Jarrett bringing the ball up for Quinsigamond. Strong defense being shown by Willette. Rydell grabs the rebound, passes to Malagudi. Rogers Walter goes up for a layup and makes it. 88-26, Bayhawks in the lead with about 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Everyone on the Bayhawks squad, all 7 players have scored tonight. That's the first 2 points for Rogers Walter. That fouls on Takamoto, her second.
Rydell passes to Willette, back to Rydell, over to Malagudi. Rydell passes to Rogers Walter. Rogers Walter up for the shot, misses. Rebound by Quinsigamond. Amadou brings the ball up for Quinsigamond. Amadou passes to Jarrett. Jarrett goes up for, I think was a shot. Malagudi passes to Rogers Walter. Rogers Walter up for the layup and makes it. 90-26. Bayhawks in the lead with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Amadou bringing the ball down the court for Quinsigamond. Amadou up for the shot. Malagudi gets the rebound and she is currently bringing it up the court for the Bayhawks. Rogers Walter up for the layup. Misses. Rydell grabs the rebound. Misses. Quinsigamond's ball.
1:49 left. All Bayhawks this evening.
King gets the ball, goes up for layup, and makes it. 92-26, Bayhawks lead the game.
Minute and a half to go. Haley King has 14 points. Check that, 16 points.
Amadou bringing.
foul is on Morgan Poche, and that's her 5th, and that's it. So it's going to be 5-on-4 for the remaining minute 23.
Malaguti goes up for the 3 and makes it. Malaguti is doing very well from the 3-point line.
13 points.
Jarrett bringing the ball up for Quinsigamond. Amadou passes the ball back to Jarrett. Jarrett trying to get to the hoop. Jarrett goes up for a shot and makes it. 95. Looks like the ref called a timeout. Current score 95-29 with 49.5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Rydell bringing the ball up for the Bayhawks. Passes to Malaguti. Malaguti goes up for the 3 and makes it yet again.
4 three-pointers in the second half for Brianna Malaguti. She's got 16 points.
Jarrett bringing the ball up. Passes to Amadou. Amadou trying to get down to the basket. Passes back to Jarrett. Jarrett going up for a shot. Misses. Rebound by Malaguti as she brings it down, dribbles it down the court.
I think the Bayhawks want the triple digits here. 12.5 seconds left.
Jarrett bringing the ball up the court for Quinsigamond. 5 seconds remaining in the game. Jarrett goes up for a shot.
And that's it.
Bayhawks win the basketball game, score 98-29. Bayhawks did very well both defensively and offensively. Communication was very well. Quinsigamond struggled today, but there's always room to win another game throughout their season.
All right, so the Bayhawks finished their first half of the season at 5-1, and they will be back here in January, see if they can continue to run. They have won 5 in a row. I'd like to thank our production staff tonight, Michelle Dumas on camera, and Steve Rice, our producer-director. So for Maddie Batchelor, I'm Keith Tebow saying so long from the Taunton Center at Bristol Community College. Final score once again, Bristol Community College Bayhawks 98, Quinsigamond Community College Wyverns 29. Have a good night.
Have a good night.